exactly what Jeff Walls wants out of this offense.
And that's her with the ball. Mikasa Robinson honored along with 5 other seniors here on Senior Day. There were a lot of tears in the building, including from Coach Walls, and we'll see how they respond. So much on the line in this game. Kono, a senior from Japan whose parents made a long trip to get here. Van Lith gets fouled. And there are her parents right in the middle of the screen in the red from Sendai, Japan. And boy, what a journey it was for them to get here.
It was such a journey to get here. Jeff Walls talking about her parents being able to make it. Got in last night, leave already on Tuesday. But what an atmosphere.
Kono with the 3. Has been in a shooting slump, has never been a big scorer anyway. She's going to remember that forever.
Well, and Jeff Walls talked to us about Norika Kono. He said she can really play. She has struggled to put the ball in the hole, but this is the kid who can play. I hope having her parents here in the crowd really helps juice her up.
And you saw the emotion afterwards. Lauren Ebo in the starting lineup. Remember, she missed 5 games with a lower body injury, and her minutes have gone up. This is her first start since the injury. Important component in the middle for the Irish, the Texas transfer.
And this is the matchup to watch right here. Sonia Citron on Haley Van Lith, using her length, her size, her quickness, making everything difficult for Van Lith.
Yeah, Citron at 6'1", the go-to player on this team. Nice pass inside, and the finish for Kylie Watson, who is on a nice stretch. Nyla Harris, the freshman.
What a tough move.
Watson bottled up. Cochran comes over with the double team, and it's a 3-second violation. Notre Dame, when they made it into the ACC, had a nice string of ACC championships. Louisville and NC State following. Cochran working on Watson, rebound by Miles. Miles 5th in the nation in assists per game, 1st in the conference. Nice up and under move.
That's going to be there all day if Louisville's going to switch the on-ball screen. That is a mismatch. Olivia Miles can attack.
So the 2 Olivias and Miles winning that time. They leave Cochran alone out there, and she shuffled her feet.
Notre Dame doing an outstanding job of exploiting mismatches. Interior passes on switches, attacking bigs on switches in the on-ball screen.
All 6 Notre Dame points so far have come in the paint. Miles will step back, left it short. Westbeld, who was very quiet the first time these two teams played until like the last 5 minutes in the 4th quarter, and helped that comeback.
Yeah, she had the and one that was key moment in the 4th quarter. When you're going to see this full-face denial on Haley Van Lith all night long.
Nice dish, so she was double-teamed to get it into Harris.
And I think that's going to be the key.
Just 10 days later, the rematch. Trying to get it inside. Robinson knocked it away. Van Lith on the move with the little Euro step and drew the foul. Coming off a great game against Miami on Thursday, in which she hit 25 points. And you see, she doesn't come off the floor very often.
She certainly doesn't. And early in this season, Haley Van Lith was really shouldering a heavy load offensively, while Louisville was trying to figure it out with all of their new pieces. And when the lineup changed, they finally started getting into a rhythm, multiple players contributing on the floor.
Yeah, they lost players. They lost Emily Engsler, Chelsea Hall, such a great leader, Kiana and Alana Smith. And it's taken them a while. Mikasa Robinson able to regather, but couldn't get the shot off. Now a 2-on-1 for Notre Dame. Robinson on the trail. Never gives up on a play.
No, she doesn't. That's why she's a fan favorite. Multiple levels of effort, ultimate teammate.
And give her the assist on that Van Lith bucket. Citron, so good. Jeff Walls, now in his 16th year at Louisville, says he's never had a season like this where so much uncertainty on the last day.
The depth of this league, the competitiveness night in and night out. Great look inside. led by Morgan Jones.
Record third for Notre Dame, third in her career. There's Prosper, a player that Neil Ivy's really excited about, just 17 years of age.
Early enrollee, only the second in Notre Dame program history to Olivia Miles.
Nice cut for Van Lith. She and Robinson right on cue.
Notre Dame's going to have to be aware of that on the backside and give a little bit more help.
Citron left open, makes them pay. Notre Dame had missed 4 straight shots until that.
And you cannot give her that much time or space. She can't have that good of a look.
Van Lith bodied up. Carr. Now Miles settles things down. Notre Dame has missed 7 of its last 8 shots after a quick start.
Got a mismatch right there with Maddie Westbeld and Mikasa Robinson. It's not on the perimeter, though.
Citron, difficult. Terrific work on the offensive glass by Bransford.
How strong she is, her ability to finish through contact, and that was a prime example.
Time now for Louisville. Carr gets it over to Russell. She drives into the paint, and that ends the first quarter. That was an amazing pregame ceremony they had.
It really was. Those pregame videos, I mean, it was an emotional time.
Pam Ward along with Stephanie White, last game here, and likely the last game on this court. Louisville unlikely to get a top 4 seed in the NCAA. Russell with the finish, and unless they make a deep run.
Right, and typically that is the case for Louisville, so not used to being in this situation. And Marissa Russell giving him a lift off the bench.
Miles, Citron, rebound, and the putback rolls off the rim for Watson.
That's a travel.
Remember just a couple years ago, this team didn't even make the NCAA tournament, broke a string of 24 straight. She's very proud of the progression they've made.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, that 2 years ago, a very young team, as Neil Ivy was taking over this program, they've grown, they've been battle-tested.
Miles back to Westbeld. Good close by Van Lith. And now inside, Watson doubled. Van Lith sold it and got it. Van Lith, good screen from Dixon, but then she lost the ball. Westbeld, but Mikasa Robinson almost got to it. Westbeld able to hang on. Carr, Dixon rolled off, and then Dixon was on the baseline and was upset with herself there for not getting the layup.
Well, Liz Dixon's journey has been terrific. I mean, coming into Louisville after getting a lot of minutes as a young player at Georgia Tech and really learning how to play the game here and emerging as a go-to down the stretch.
Yeah, really game developing after a freshman year at Georgia Tech. Sonia Citron, talk about stoic.
But she really is the go-to and the heart and soul of this team.
Mikasa Robinson, her first 3 of the season. With the shot clock dying. Citron drew another foul, but right at the buzzer. Coming up tomorrow night at 7 Eastern on ESPN2 and the app. Texas with another big win against Oklahoma, beat them handily twice, so they're in the driver's seat to get the regular season championship, at least for now. Cochran bounced off Ebo and scored.
What an individual effort by Olivia Cochran. That was terrific defense by Ebo. And Jeff Walls talked about Cochran. He said, we really need her to step up. Offensively, she has to produce for us.
Yeah, did not have a field goal in the win over Miami on Thursday. Citron is money.
She's so cool in those moments. Makes herself available, steps up, quiets the crowd.
Just a sophomore. Cochran working on Ebo. Goes the other way.
I think Olivia Cochran took Jeff Wall's challenge personal because she is going to work.
Robinson guarded by Miles, lost it. Westfeld able to get it away from Robinson, who was trying for the tie-up. Notre Dame basketball in a crucial basketball game. And sub in for one of the best players in the country. Only averaging a couple of points a game. Gets it out to Westfeld, but Mikasa Robinson drew the charge. Van Lith working on Citron, gets it out to Cochran. Second chance, nothing doing. Third chance, fouled. Second foul on Watson. Keeps the possession going. A little quick move, floater, wide left. Kono says, I didn't touch it. And she didn't. Duke leading North Carolina by 4 at the half in a very low scoring game in Durham that has huge implications for the regular season championship in the ACC. Sends Cochran right back to the free throw line. Notre Dame hasn't scored in almost 3 minutes. And remember, they're missing their engine. They're missing Olivia Miles.
And weathering the storm to get to halftime right now is really important if you're Notre Dame. Find a way to get a bucket, to get a shot opportunity. You see CC Carr just hounding Jenna Brown.
Westfeld, tough one. Van Lith, terrific rebounding guard. Robinson trying to go to the hot hand to Cochran. It's kicked by Citron.
The thing that Olivia Miles does offensively outside of pushing in transition is she keeps the ball moving, right? Keeps the ball moving. So the danger for Notre Dame is that it gets stagnant, everybody going one-on-one.
Minute to go in the first half. Robinson again. Why, she's one of the most popular players in the history of this program. Even without eye-popping offensive numbers, it's because of stuff like that.
All those things you can't teach. Great instincts, hustle plays, terrific teammate.
Van Lith got hand checked by Citron. First on her. Notre Dame has not scored since Olivia Miles left after turning her knee. Van Lith, one of the best free throw shooters in the league. It's a 7-0 Louisville run. Finally a bucket.
I like that ISO. Bransford going at Narika Kono on the elbow.
Shot clock off. Robinson Lost it momentarily. Driving on Prosper. Fouled.
It's one of those at the end of the clock. Force Mikasa Robinson to make a tough shot. There's no need to foul. Be disciplined defensively.
Got them both. Citron launch.
Dara Mabry out for the season with an ACL injury. Multiple players that are capable on the floor, and just challenged this team to continue to step up. She said, I asked them to give me 10% more. When Mabry went down, I would anticipate her asking that again.
Kono, who hit a 3 to start things off in this game on senior day. She's one of 6 seniors honored. Ball got away from Cochran. Notre Dame took it away. Kylie Watson. Transfer from Oregon.
And Kylie Watson's another one. She had a big game the last time these two teams met, had 20. She's got 2 here today as Maddie Westbeld goes to work.
He's heard Jeff Walls yell, get it to Koss. He didn't get the ball back to Robinson. Van Lith thought about it. Drew the foul. And if that's Watson, that's her 3rd.
Put yourself under duress. Notre Dame doesn't have a lot of depth, so being disciplined defensively is going to be key.
Yeah, especially Watson already had 2 personals, now with 3, and Niele Ivey with the short bench that you mentioned, she's going to leave her in the game. Ebo called for the foul.
Didn't look like a whole lot of contact there.
Her first. Russell, good look. Great result.
Marissa Russell has been big off the bench for the Cardinals. 7 points.
Bransford looked around and saw she was open. Freshman out of Cincinnati. There's Olivia Miles.
And Notre Dame changing up their defense, going to the 2-3 zone. Knowing where Haley Van Lith is going to be key.
Yeah, Westbeld, help from Ebo. And that's a walk. You called it, Steph, and they agree. So Olivia Miles' parents in the house, right behind their very talented daughter, kid from New Jersey. That's just got to be gut-wrenching for everyone. And Sonia Citron, a good friend of Miles, a lot more on her shoulders now. Citron, short, rebound Van Lith, 1-on-1. Now a 2-on-1. It's an awkward finish, and Van Lith comes up with the perplexed look on her face. Van Lith a little limpy as she gets back on defense. Westbeld left open. And shot buried.
A quick 5 for Maddie Westbeld. Now she's a player who at the end of the ball game in this first matchup stepped up.
Van Lith just needs that much time and looks over it. Prosper came in a couple of feet to get the shot off. CC Carr, one of the best 3-point shooters in the league, coming off the bench now for Louisville, and that's an offensive foul. Notre Dame still in the hunt for a regular season championship, and there's another touch foul. Shot clock winding down. Bransford, that's a chancy pass across the lane, but Prosper was there.
I love the cut by Prosper to make herself available on that drive.
Well, Notre Dame down 4, the closest they've been since Miles went out late in the second quarter. Russell, what a game. And another great crowd making a lot of noise. Tough move. Rebound Cochran. So it is indeed senior day in Louisville when we come.
Shot selection is going to be key for Notre Dame. Without Olivia Miles on the floor to facilitate and dictate where the ball goes offensively, finding ways to get high percentage shots is going to be important. There are mismatches available. There are switches that Notre Dame can take advantage of. It's finding where are those and being able to deliver those in a timely manner.
Matt Marshall, number 15, getting some playing time for Notre Dame here in the second half. And this is just a few moments ago during the last timeout. That's Olivia's dad, Koji, coming down, sitting behind her in the stands. And you can say, obviously, how tough this is.
Yeah, it certainly is. I mean, she's a huge part of what the Irish do. A player who just loves to be out there. Not to mention a player that's averaging almost 15 points, 7.5 rebounds, and 7 assists a ball game. How can she still lead from the bench and be there for her team?
Trying to do that. That's a live shot now. Koji still talking to Olivia, who's got a towel draped over her legs and an ice pack on her right knee. Pardon me, Koji's Enrique's dad's name. Got my dad's names mixed up. Apologies. Van Lith. Transferred over Williams. Josie Williams, a senior, has come into the game. Transfer from Utah Valley. To comfort her. We were told her return is tentative. I would say that is very optimistic. But Notre Dame trying to come back. Sonia Citron, Duke in a close game with North Carolina to try to tie up and win the regular season and the #1 seed. And Liz shot blocked by Prosper. Citron, 2-on-1. Ran into Van Lith. And Liz coming back in at the next whistle.
Yeah, you're not surprised, right?
0% surprised. Bounce pass. Robinson to Cochran, who got fouled. Yeah, and they have to send Van Lith back to the bench because she's still bleeding. So she can't come in yet. It's North Carolina taking on Florida State. Right now, North Carolina on the wrong side of the bubble if you're a Carolina fan. And then Baylor, Oklahoma State, both games here on ESPN, as well as the app. Last time the North Carolina men didn't make the tournament, 2010. It's 13 years ago. Last 30 seconds of the quarter. Ebo. Boy, Robinson crashed into Citron.
It's been a physical ball game.
Now Van Lith visibly, shaken up.
I'd guess that Haley Van Lith more shaking up the fact that she hadn't been able to get on the floor.
She wants to be on the floor. It's like, come on, she's going right back to the scorer's table. Time winding down for Robinson. Kono. And that's the end of the third quarter. The Hoosiers are really good.
They are so good. You know, they are a team that doesn't make a lot of mistakes, that they play so well together, solid on both ends of the floor.
Our game day crew is in Iowa City. We'll get you there as soon as our game is over here. Pam Ward and Stephanie White. Notre Dame trailing Louisville with Olivia Miles on the bench with an apparent knee injury, but the Irish are clawing back into it.
If you're in the Ally, you have to be really happy with the effort in the third quarter by the Irish. Continue to challenge them to step up. Got to get more production offensively from their bigs, but Marissa Russell has continued to have an answer for the Cardinals. She has been terrific.
Van Lith just like talking to herself the whole way up the court. They want her to walk. Bransford, good answer. Freshman now with a dozen, 6 of 9 from the floor. One possession game. Van Lith, short. Cochran, strong. Fouled by Ebo. ESPN's NBA Sunday, then Kawhi and the Clippers take on the Nuggets. Coverage tips at 7 Eastern with NBA Countdown. Cochran delivers at the line. Westbeld. Prosper able to slice her way through a couple of players, and finally the Irish draw a foul. Watson just 2 points today. Does have 6 rebounds. Oregon transfer. Last 4 games actually averaging over 13 points per game.
Had 20 the last time these two teams met.
Prosper got in the passing lane trying to get it to Van Lith. All the way to the bucket. Count it.
That's Kassan Prosper using that length defensively to be able to get the steal. Prosper using the glass for the finish.
Well, Notre Dame has left some points on the free throw line, just 5 of 10 as a team. Cochran, back rim, Dixon, beat Watson to it.
Jeff Walls told us yesterday, the 50-50 balls we've got to get. We didn't do that at Notre Dame. We've got to do it today. And they've been able to get them.
Van Lith finishes. Bransford, nice spin move and finished. What a game she's having. Van Lith guarded by Prosper. Now the switch to Westbeld. And no Olivia Miles. Hurt her right leg. Late in the second quarter. Citron, aggressive, goes to the line. There's Olivia now with her entire right leg wrapped up. Citron has 20 points. Citron just dogging Carr. CC. Best three-point shooter for Louisville has not gotten it going today. Scoreless. Nice cut by Prosper, but Robinson was right there in the restricted area. Kid from Montreal. Both her parents played at Concordia College in the West End. Big Monday women's basketball tomorrow. It's a big one. How about Texas hosting Baylor? Coverage begins at 7 Eastern on ESPN2. Texas with a 1-game lead over the Sooners now in the Big 12 Conference. Prosper goes 1 out of 2, but lane violation?
Lane violation. Yeah, she can't believe it.
See the blood that's dried on the left side of her nose after she took an elbow tonight.
Got to make sure to stay disciplined.
Cochran lost it. 3-on-1. Bransford. Prosper fouled again.
Good foul by Cochran, not allowing an and one. Make Prosper earn them.
Won't turn 18 until later this year. He's got to be killing Olivia Miles over there. One out of two on that trip. Only a 63% free throw shooter coming in. It's a 7-0 Irish run. Van Lith up and under. She was fouled. I want to mention too, Niele Ivy's about to become a grandmother.
Yes, congratulations to her son Jaden, who's tearing it up in the NBA right now.
Two-point lead, pressure, and they get it over. Citron guarded by Morgan Jones now. Got to get the shot off. Oh my! Sonia Citron! Tough shot for Harris. Ebo got to watch out. Yeah, Morgan Jones took it from her. Van Lith, so good at drawing fouls, but how about Sonia Citron?
Look, we said Sonia Citron's going to have to step up. She's going to have to continue to be more aggressive offensively.
So if Notre Dame can hang on and win this game, they will be ACC champs and the top seed in the ACC tournament. Come from behind win for the Heels, Duke's first home loss of the season.
Well, the ACC has been fun all year long. The tournament's going to be incredible. Can't wait for it.
And for the first time, ESPN and the ACC network will have every game for you. Bransford, what a pass to find Westbeld.
I'm telling you, I love it when KK Bransford is out on that elbow. And Westbeld, Maddie Westbeld, a terrific cut. She had the mismatch. All you had to do was deliver it high enough for her to go get it.
It was a perfect pass. Westbeld now 1 point away from 1,000 for her career, and some action away from the ball. So Duke has lost to North Carolina, and if Notre Dame wins, they will clinch the outright season title and be the #1 seed. Louisville needs a little help. First they have to come back and win, and they would need Florida State to get upset by Clemson. That game is starting later today. The way Louisville plays defense, this is far from over.
Well, handling the pressure is key for Notre Dame, and then being able to find ways to continue to get high percentage looks in the half court. Again, this game up in South Bend went back and forth throughout the last 2-3 minutes of the ball game.
Prosper calling for it on the wing, somehow got it into Citron, who got her shot blocked. Opportunity for what could be a 4-point play, right? After the 2 free throws from Van Lith.
Yep. And they deemed it excessive contact.
Van Lith now being guarded by Citron. Russell, that rimmed out, big board for Westbeld.
Oh, that was everything but all the way in.
Yeah, right? Rolled out, and now another great crowd wants to stop. Citron. Nope. Board. Bransford. Second offensive board by Citron, who was fouled at the free throw line. Boy, what a second half. Season high 25 points now for Citron when they needed her to fill the void of Miles.
And you would anticipate Haley Van Lith getting an opportunity to score a bucket right here.
She's the kind of player who lives for that. Dixon fouled as Bransford reached in. Liz Dixon, her family making the trip from Memphis. Dixon got them both.
This is eerily familiar, a 4-point ball game, just under a minute up in South Bend.
Prosper, the freshman. Inside a minute to go, and most of the people in this building are on their feet. Louisville has missed 10 of its last 11 shots. But now they are thinking defense. Bransford hounded by Robinson. Citron bumped. And they continue to call the game a lot closer than they did in the first half. Citron building on her season high in scoring.
Calling up plays to get really good high percentage looks.
Robinson drive, scores.
Depends on how much he trusts his team in that moment.
Bransford throwing it in. Citron. Mikasa Robinson was able to almost force a turnover.
What a play by Citron. I mean, to be able to come up with it and find the open player.
Yeah, how did she do that? Citron calling for the ball, and finally is fouled on the perimeter by Russell. Two huge misses for Citron.
But small inbounders, so Prosper being big.
Right away to Robinson, who's so smart with the ball. Trying to get it to Van Lith. Puts up the three. Missed everything. Rebound for Prosper. Cassandra Prosper, the freshman. Talk about Niele Aggie saying a little bit more from every player when you lose a player like Dara Mabry.
All of her buckets coming in the second half.
Olivia Miles with the one-legged hop to celebrate. Notre Dame was down 9 at the half. They had lost the services of their best player in Olivia Miles. CC Carr with the bucket, but it's too little, too late. Niele Ivey.